Pam Monteith, founder of Great Work Online. This is Great Work for Restaurants, the show for independent restaurant owners on Toast who are sitting on more marketing power than they think. Picture the best server you've ever had, not the fastest one, the one who remembers things. She's been on the floor for years. She knows 40 regulars by name, how they take their coffee, which table they like, whose kid just left for college. That's not a skill you teach in an afternoon. It's built one shift at a time. Now, picture the day she lives. All of that walks out the door with her. 40 regulars go back to being strangers to everyone on your team except her. Except, here's the thing, that memory never only lived in her head. Toast's been quietly keeping the same kind of memory since your very first ticket ever rang in digitally, automatically, for every guest who's ever ordered from you, not just the ones she happened to know. It's called Guestbook, and most operators on Toast have never opened it. Here's why that gap matters. In Toast's own regulars report, guests were asked what made them feel most valued. 48% said one thing: staff remembering their name or their usual order, not the food, not the price, not the ambience. Being remembered, the top answer by a wide margin. So think about the cold open again. Guestbook is how a restaurant keeps remembering a guest, even after the one server who actually knew them has clocked out for the last time. Now, a quick distinction because this is easy to blur. A few episodes back, we talked about your loyalty program, the points, the rewards, what a guest sees when they sign up. Guestbook is not that. It's not the reward side of the guest relationship. Guestbook is the profile Toast builds automatically. The moment anyone orders or sits down at a table, whether they've joined your loyalty program or not, contact information, full visit history, order patterns, notes your team leaves behind. Every single guest gets one of these profiles, not just the ones who opted into points. Say, a guest comes in most Fridays, always the mushroom risotto, no onions, always table 6. That's the kind of thing sitting in a guest book profile right now, whether anyone on your team wrote it down or not. So if you've never touched your loyalty program, you might assume you have no guest data at all. You do. It's just been sitting under a different name. Last episode, I mentioned there was more coming on loyalty and on the guest data underneath it. This is that episode. So here's where that data actually lives. Here's the part that tells you exactly what this tool is for. Among restaurants using Toast's automated marketing, 86% of email driven orders and 83% of SMS driven orders came from guests who had already dined there before. So let me say that again. Among restaurants using Toast automated marketing, 86% of email driven orders and 83% of SMS driven orders came from guests who had already dined there before. This is not an acquisition tool. Guestbook doesn't bring new people through the door. It's a retention tool. It earns its keep on repeat guests. One more number quickly because it connects. Moving a guest into your loyalty program shifts their return rate from a 7% baseline to somewhere close to 30%. That lift doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from the guestbook data sitting underneath it. Loyalty runs on top of this. Guestbook is the foundation. Now, I know that what some of you are already thinking, I don't have time to build guest profiles. Actually, you don't have to build anything. Toast already built them. For every guest who's ever ordered from you, dined in, or picked up takeout, there's no project here, no setup from scratch. just an account that's already sitting there waiting to be opened. So here's the simple version. This isn't a rebuild. It's not a new system to learn. It's an account you already have, worth 20 minutes to open. If you want help figuring out exactly what's in yours and what to actually do with it, that's what the free 30-minute Toast marketing audit is for. I'm Pam Monteith. Keep doing great work for your restaurant, and I'll see you next Tuesday.